What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reviewing Squid Game Season 2. Well, to first start off, what we're going to be talking about, Squid Game overall has a lot of good things. It has good characters, it has a good plot, and it has a lot of good themes. Like, it talks about greed, it talks about friendship. Even though in Season 2, they still have this recurring themes, there are still some new things. For example, the police guy. Every time he showed up, I just did not want to see any more.
Whoa! That's interesting, but I sure don't care.
But there were some interesting things. They removed the masked people, even though I was pretty sure Diddy was going to show up in one of the episodes, but he never did, because I feel like this island thing is one of the few things he would have done.
If you ask me, guys, this has Diddy's name written all over it.
Something you can obviously tell is that Season 2 is more comedic than Season 1. And even though Season 1 was more serious, it still had its funny moments.
I used to make glass for over 30 years.
Kind of wish we had like Season 2 Part 2 already out, because it looks like Season 2 was split into two parts and some of the characters weren't fleshed all the way out. And I liked most of them, like the girl from North Korea. I even liked this girl. I thought she was pretty cool, and I can't wait to see her in Season 2. But either way, some of the characters I really did like were the front man. Because hold on a second. I know this guy. Isn't this the guy from Terminator? Yeah, I know this guy. Oh my God. Something I've been seeing online was all the different ways the front man has been cheating in all the games. For example, in the first game, he didn't even participate, which I thought was pretty funny. He showed up after it. And the second game, which if I remember correctly, was like the game where everybody had to be tied down by like teams of 5. Damn, what the heck am I saying? Oh my God. His team, which was the main character and then the other characters, they all went last. And if they lost, then everybody would have been shot except him. Because if they would have went first, then obviously they can't fake his death. You know what I mean? And then in every other game, like the game where they had to spin around in the circle and then get inside the door with a certain number of players. In the last round, I think it was, he didn't even do it. You don't even see him enter a room. He just probably like left, and then nobody even saw him do anything. So there are so many different ways the frontman cheated, and I thought that was pretty cool too. Their fight was actually pretty good. Because honestly, hold on a minute. I know those fight moves. Hold on. Is that Storm Shadow? Oh my God, that is him too. What in the world? I do gotta say, the frontman was probably my favorite character in Season 2. I just found him really interesting, and I really liked almost every scene he was in. Either way, I can't wait to watch Season 2, Part 2, or Season 3, or whatever it's gonna be called. I can't wait to see how it recaps everything. And they're also building a whole Marvel universe too. I don't know how that's gonna work. But either way, I really loved everything about this. And I'm still surprised Diddy wasn't part of this. Like, he's such a person who would be, hold on a second. Is that Diddy with the front man? What? Hi, welcome to this new YouTube channel that I made. Now, to make things short, I'm gonna be going to Japan. But the question is, do I have any money?
Oh, no.
So I made this YouTube channel to make enough money to go to the trip to Japan. But I know a lot of YouTubers make more money than you can spend in a lifetime. So I came up with a plan. Half of the money I'm going to use for my trip, and then half of the money we're going to donate to charity. And now, there's only going to be 3 rules. The first rule is that I have to finish the deadline is the 1st of May, 2026. The second rule is that the charity has to be something related to children. It doesn't matter what charity it is, as long as it's children involved. And the third rule is that in order for this to work, I have to at least make $15,000 more. And whatever I make more than $15,000, we're going to take half of it and donate to charity. So, for example, if I make $20,000, then $10,000. Or if I make $30,000, then $15,000, and so on and so on. But if I make less than $15,000, then this won't be able to work, and I won't be able to donate to charity. So please hit the subscribe button, keep on watching, and so my YouTube channel can grow and I can keep on giving you guys quality content. Thank you, and take care.